Check, 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 check. We're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on a Saturday to Braemar Arena for the section championship between the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights and the home Edina Hornets. This is Hockey as Good as It Gets. I'm Casey Hankinson along with Eric Hendrickson. Welcome to the Tradition broadcast. And Tradition is exactly what we have here, Hendy. We've got two great teams. Pretty neat to see a sold-out, quote-unquote, Braemar Arena. So many girls on the red and white and the green and gold have worked so hard to put so much into this game. Just going to be great to call it today.
Oh, it's going to be a great game. These players are very familiar with each other. Two very close games during the regular season, so a very, very fitting section final. It's going to be an exciting game.
And they've met two times before. Edina was victorious 2-0 after a tight game at St. Louis Park Rec Center and won 2-1 in the last game. And here we go. Lily Hendrickson, the captain for Edina, gets sticky puck now to Hannah Halverson. We're coming to you from center ice, which is actually a treat for us. Normally we're down in the corner. Here's Halverson. Halverson shot, save.
Juicy rebound out in the slot, nobody home. Always good to put that puck on net. We do have a little case of sticky puck going here, it looks like.
We do, and sticky puck means the puck is just sticking to the ice. There's Zavril with a big shot, meaning it doesn't slide as normally as it happens. Usually it's through some humidity or the puck was in a warm place. That's why at NHL arenas you see pucks on ice to make sure cold goes on cold and there's no friction. As Hancock brings it in, Keel battling for it. There's Jungles. Jungles steps up in the play, acts like a forward. She does, gives it to Halverson. Halverson, fortunate on the sticky puck, and there's an offsides.
Yeah, Halverson was heading off for a line change there, and the sticky puck worked in her favor. Just kind of stayed right in her skates. If she would have looked down a second earlier, she might have had a clean break.
That's right. Normally we don't talk so much about a sticky puck to start a game, and I'm actually surprised that it hasn't been changed out, and I think the referee is now finally looking at it. You don't see it. It's not very common. And Sammy Reaver's asking for a new puck as well, and Sammy Reaver wants to get the new puck. And then they're talking to the officials, and now they're going to hold off. And this is a unique situation. They're calling for a new puck, as they should, and I believe they're going to get one.
Hopefully they got the ice bucket down below the scorer's box there with the pucks waiting.
And that puck does not go back to Slovakia. It probably just goes on ice for a little while. And here we go with Zawaski, Chorsky, and Connor. Big scoring line for Edina. Ooh, good play there. Nice job by Benilde. Coming in, and Cornea gets bumped into and makes the save.
Nice job blocking out by Haley Maxwell. Benilde doing a great job of jumping that face off. You know, those wings, they got to block out there, so Hornets got caught napping just a little bit. Gave the Red Knights a break.
Well, and it's so important, those face-off where those wingers jump into the play. We note Mary Zavril, number 4, always known, which is a good thing for cheating on the face-offs. And the top scorers for Benilde are number 4, Mary Zavril, and number 17, Emma Peschel. And here's Chorsky on the puck. Chorsky, I thought, had her best game of the season with a goal and 3 assists, and not so much for all the points, but just a very determined game from Chorsky. Here's Connor. Connor bringing it in. Drops it for Chorsky. Can't connect. Connor gets it to the top of the circle. Shoots. Chorsky kicks, saves it out to the middle, and now it's shot up and out by Melsness. And Maxwell for Edina goes back. Here's Maxwell, 14. Maxwell, nice zip pass to Chorsky. Chorsky stick handle, shoots it. Too far. Peschel pushes it forward. Connor on the forecheck. The forecheck is key for Edina in the last battle we had between Edina and Benilde. Benilde had a much better forechecking attack. Since then, Edina's been much better. And there's Jungles playing it to Keel. There's Jane Keel, the youngest of the Keel sister trios here. Jane Keel brings it in. Keel, shot just wide. Too far for Jungles and wraps all the way around. Here comes Annie Junkness. Grace Junkness, hopefully watching at Notre Dame, tuning in, a former great player for the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights, as well as the Edina Hornets at a youth level. And here's Junkness again. Junkness drops it in. I know we'll get to you later. A lot of people for cheering for Annie on the stream tonight. And here's Vivian Jungles. Vivian Jungles tries to get it out. Can't. Hansen does a nice job of keeping it in. And here's Zavril. Zavril dangerous. Zavril with the puck. Zavril shoot, tip, save in front. Zavril goes, pokes it.
Puck sat there loose for a while. Hornets got to clean up. You know, really the Red Knights, their play is they'd like to dump that puck deep and then pressure the D, try to create a turnover. So kind of that counter punch style. The Hornets, they're going to have to possess the puck, make clean plays. If they're going to be turning it over and letting the Red Knights dump it in, it could be a long day for the Hornets.
Great point, Hendy. Yeah, let's get that puck in and go to work. And there's Zavro creeping in. We called it early. And we do love and appreciate that about number 4, just trying to take care of any advantage she can. And it's a good play because they just stop and then you go back. And here's Mortensen and Zawolski. Zawolski's got the puck. Zawolski tries to get it out. And now it's picked up by Jones. Generally 4 defensemen for Benilde, big, strong players. And it's Connor. Connor to Zawolski. Now here's to Chorsky. 2-on-2. Chorsky's got it. Here's Hendrickson. Jumps in the play. Hendrickson tries to flip it. Jones does a nice job. And now we got a breakaway. Here's Hansen. Hansen. Oh, good stick by Emma Connor.
Great job, boy. That was dangerous. You know, that's where the forwards got to recognize if you got a D jumped up in the play, let alone 2D, somebody's got to slide back and cover. So a little bit of communication breakdown by the Hornets.
And
everybody's getting excited, trying to get up there to score, but you got to take care of the back of the house too.
And then that play right there is what makes Emma Connor so good. She's so offensively, 30 goals for Edina, and she's the only player back, 2 defensemen in, and tips that puck. Otherwise, Zavro was in on a breakaway. And for Edina, it's super important, Hendy, that they get this first goal and get off to a lead. It's going to be tough for Benilde to score a lot of goals on Edina. They certainly can, but Benilde does much better with the lead than coming from behind.
You bet. They're kind of a shutdown team. Carly Green and Nets has had a great year. They got some big, heavy D. So, yeah, they just try to get that first goal. Just kind of keep it deep in the opponent's end.
Now here's Hankinson. Hankinson to Hendrickson. Hendrickson gets it, does a nice job. This unit of Hendrickson, Chapman, and Greeley have been good all year long. Very good in their zone. And here's Peschel. Peschel just gets disrupted by Greeley. Great play by Greeley. Hendrickson steps in like her sister would. Gwen Hendrickson shoots wide. And here comes the puck out to Greeley.
Like Hendrickson was looking for that high slot tip from Ellie Chapman, just couldn't quite get her stick on the ice. It's a nice idea, though. I think with a big goalie like Carly Green, the tips, the dirty goals, the rebounds, those are going to be the ones you get.
Smart play there by 19 Chapman. Chapman came all the way out of the zone. She was down deep. She realized that they were fighting for the puck, and she got on the defensive side in case there was anything bad that happened. It's always a good spot to be on. And here's Peschel. Peschel dangerous from the blue. She's going to rush the puck a lot. And their girls are playing hard right now, trying to get it out. And here's Barrett Lindborg. Barrett Lindborg brings it in, number 20 for Edina. Lindborg shot, save.
Yeah, again, Peschel's really developed into one of those premier D at the high school level, one of their leading scorers. You don't see that too often where you have a defense leading the team in points, but she's certainly a talented player.
And there's Barrett. Lindborg comes in, not a bad play, puts it right on net. And I know Grandma Linda is cheering for Barrett. Grandma Linda, one of the greatest fans of all time. Into many of these games for many years, and she's watching at home tonight cheering for number 20. Here's Lily Hendrickson, does a great job to force the play, keeps it in the zone. There's Mortensen for Benilde. Mortensen tries to shoot it out. Keel does a great job. Great play by Keel. Keel's got the puck. Keel shot. Ooh, Green with a big blocker save. Almost beat her. Goes out of play. Face off on the right side.
Yeah, one of the best looks of the game. Jane doing a nice job coming in. Good shot on net, but Carly Green, she's a big goalie. It's tough to beat her up top. Covers a lot of space.
From the sounds of that, Handy, it sounds like maybe it's down low rebounds is the best way to.
Absolutely, those bigger goalies sometimes those plant pads are really kind of big, and sometimes you can get it right through the triangle there, go 5-hole.
Now it's Hancock and Podina, the pair. They go off for a change. There's the one thing you're noticing early is Benilde does a nice job of slipping in behind the Edina defenders who are aggressive, and it's the way to play. But it's just something for Edina to note, to not let someone get behind you on that play.
Yeah, and that's the key. You got to have a hard forecheck, right? You can't give their defense time and space to get their shoulders and eyes up ice. They're going to make that stretch pass. Benilde's got some talented D, so again, the best thing you can do is just pressure them, stick on puck, just be all over them, tire them out. Again, they run a small crew back there, so if you can really pressure them in the front part of the game, that's going to pay dividends down the stretch.
And a short sample size, only about 5 minutes into the game, but it looks like Peschel doing quite a bit of skating the puck out of the zone. Hankinson gets it, shoots it on net, and also that stretch pass that you said. Zawolski's got in front. Zawolski now to Chorsky. Tangled out in front, but they really looks like they want to stretch the play.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, with the Hornet talent, they're just banking on the fact we're going to get caught deep and they can get behind us. So again, Hornets got to play smart hockey.
Here's the face-off. Zawolski's got the puck, tries to get it out. There's Connor. Connor shoots it back into the corner. Jones for Benilde, number 23, goes, rings it around to Hag. Hag bothered by Zawolski. Now back to Hankinson. Hankinson passes it over to Maxwell. And here comes Hag. Nice back pressure by Chorsky. Love to see that. I thought that's what she did so well in the game. There's Peschel, puts it down. Peschel, shot. Oh, just wide.
Boy, that didn't miss by much. It's a dangerous player. Our wings got to stay high, make sure to take away those points.
Peschel's just a competitive player. She's a gamer. It's going to be interesting to see her tank as this game goes on because she's playing hard, playing with a lot of motion. Here comes Connor. Connor in, shot just wide.
Oh, we thought maybe she's going to take that to the far side of the net there, come across. There was a little bit of a twine showing, but she decided she was going to go short side upper, just put it a little high.
I trust Emma Connor on the ice even more than you and I, Hendy, but I thought exactly right. She could pull it with her long reach left to right, but she went where she likes to go, top corner, and just missed.
Yeah, Green takes up a lot of space, but those bigger goalies, they don't move laterally quite as easily. So, again, if you can get them moving a little bit, get them out of position.
And there's an icing that goes all the way down. A feverish pace here, and I would say in a COVID environment, it feels like a very regular game. And
a bit of normalcy, yeah. You know, it's fun to see this kind of a crowd. In a normal circumstance, these two teams playing, it'd probably be a sold-out barn. But we'll take what we can get here as far as fans. Feels pretty good.
And here we go with the line of Chapman, Hendrickson, and Greeley. And Annie Junkness takes the draw, wins it for Benilde. And it's Junkness into Caesar, and here comes number 5, Junkness. Junkness has got the puck. Greeley's got it. Greeley passes it out of the ice. Good back pressure there, and here comes Chapman. Chapman shoots it in, but not all the way.
Great job by Greeley there. Backing up for D, took a bad hop there over Lily Hendrickson's stick, but Brooke Greeley was there picking it up. Nice job. Just those little plays.
And Benilde really does not want to play in their end, and you notice that because they try to move the puck immediately. Their wingers get really high. And here's Junker. Junker tries to get it down low for Junkness. Junkness and Keel. Junkness shoots it on. Junkness and Jungles. The Jays confused me for a minute there, and here's Jungles 22. 9 minutes left, shots on goal. We can finally see them from this vantage point. The visitors, Benilde, have 6. The Hornets of Edina have 5.
Again, this back and forth hockey, I would have to say it's going to be a little bit towards the Hornets' favor. You know, a little deeper bench there, rolling 3 lines to start the game. I don't think Peschel's come off once. If she did, I didn't notice it. She's back out there. She's going 200 feet.
Well, and special teams will always be a part of it. No penalties called yet. The Edina power play is at 28%. Benilde's at 19.4%. Penalty kill, and both are in the 90s. Edina penalty kills at 90, and Benilde impressively is at almost 96%, which is generally a trait for a hard-working team. And there's Keel. Keel's now got in front. Hansen, big block by Jungles.
Great job. That's one of those those turnovers right at the blue line. You know, the wingers for the Hornets, they got to get that puck out of the zone. Boy, you'd make those turnovers right there. It's just a killer. And great job by Vivian Jungles going down, eating some rubber, keeping the puck out of the net. But boy, Hornets really got to be more deliberate about getting that puck out of the zone.
And here's Halverson. Halverson with a slapper shot, saved by Green. And Keel goes in there battling, and we've got a whistle. And
got a few old friends greeting each other in front of the net there.
Yeah, a lot of old friends, a lot of teammates. If you go down the list, Zaverill, Peschel, Juckness, Garvin.
DeCaesar,
thank you. Michelson, lots of players that know each other very well. And kind of hit me last time we called this game is the team speed for both are really impressive. There's a lot of pace to this game.
Oh, absolutely. This will be one of the fastest paced girls hockey games you're going to see.
And there's Hone. Hand tries to bring it out, can't. And then we got a broken stick for the Red Knights. And it's shot over by Olivia Hag, now picked up by Peschel. Peschel shoots it over to Hancock. Ooh, nice crisp passing there. There's Hand. Hand bringing the puck in on Hankinson. Hankinson puts her stick out. Now back in the corner, Hag and Hankinson. Now back to Hain. Lots of H's in this game also, it seems like. There's Chorsky, zips it up to Maxwell, now to Connor. Connor bringing it into the blue against Hancock. Hancock keeps it in, back to Maxwell. Maxwell, tip shot!
Oh, great tip there by
Zawadzki.
Wow, got her stick on it. That didn't miss by much.
And Edina's tired now. Maxwell tries to jump in, and there's Hankinson. Hankinson gets it, shoots
nice
it
job
back
covering
in.
up.
And we got a penalty on the Benilde. And Edina's going to go on the power play. We've got a hooking call, I believe, on Olivia Haig.
You know, nice offensive zone pressure by the Hornets thus far. Really, you know, testing the Red Knights D, and again, that's going to wear on them over the course of the game. Right there again, Red Knights were chasing the play a little bit, put the hook on Lauren, so the Hornets are going to get to try out their power play here. So let's keep an eye on Jungles, and they're going to be looking for Connor. Looks like they got their second power play unit out to start here.
And here we go back on the power play. We were just looking at some audio issues here. I think it's been corrected. Here's Halverson in the corner. Halverson battling. We got Halverson over to Maxwell on the top of the umbrella. And you've got Barrett Lindborg on the other side. Halverson can't get it through. Shot all the way down by Junker.
Very aggressive penalty kill so far for the Red Knights. They're just trying to take away time and space.
Here comes Maxwell. Maxwell to Lindborg. Lindborg bringing it in. Just over 6 minutes here. Lindborg's got it. Lindborg to Halverson. Shot to Keel. Keel keeps it in. And it's shot all the way down.
Yeah,
Look for a change for Edina.
Peschel doing her thing, just out muscling the Hornets there. 1-on-2. She wins the battle.
And here comes Haley Maxwell. Haley Maxwell gets it to Hannah Chorsky. Hannah Chorsky, now they've gone for a line change. Edina, it looks like they've got one less player out. Now that player finally gets on the ice. Zawiski can't handle it. There's Han. Han gets it. Stops by Chorsky. Now back to Connor. Connor's got it. Shoots it out. Now it's to Zavril. Cornier decides to stay in the net, as she should. And here comes Zavril. Someone's going to take the middle of the ice. Zavril tries to shoot. Doesn't.
Hornets are just a little bit out of sorts here so far on the power play.
And here comes Connor. Connor battling away. And the Red Knight fans are cheering loudly, as they should. And I think a lot of the reason Edina isn't able to do it is just the hard work by Benilde. Here's Connor. Connor. And there's going to be a shot all the way down. No call. We've got fans throwing mittens.
Yeah,
fans up in the air.
Fire wagon hockey going on now.
And here comes Jungles. Jungles brings it in. 14 seconds left.
Just look at that pressure. Red Knights not afraid to really put two people on the puck, even on the penalty kill.
Here's Chapman. They got to be careful from someone coming out of the net, too. There's Jungles. Jungles fires it.
I mean, that's another thing the Red Knights do is they get in the lanes and they block shots. I've heard that time and time again this season, just how many shots they block.
Well, and you're not going to get 96% if you're not blocking shots and working hard. And certainly we just saw that Edina didn't get any quality scoring chances and didn't even get to set up the play in 2 full minutes. And the good news is about power plays when you have it. The bad news is generally penalties get even up in a game, whether it happens or not. So, you know, Benilde's going to get one coming up in some order here. Chapman's got the puck down below. And there's Hendrickson. Hendrickson battling for it, almost in a street fight for that puck down below. There's Maxwell. Maxwell's shot. Great tip
by Greeley there, fronted the puck. That one didn't miss by much. A couple tips there that the Hornets have had so far in the game. Nice job by Haley Maxwell getting that puck through to the net. Just love when a D can find that lane. Just missed on the short side.
And fast pace, we've got 4:39 left in period 1. We're going to have Keel, Lindborg, and Halverson. Maxwell and Hankinson on the point. Mary Zavril is almost to the dot.
It's that old saying, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's right. There's a great call. I could hear it up on the ice for Benilde. That was number 23, Maya Jones, that jumped in the play. I love seeing that deep player
that
jump
next
in the
layer.
zone. There's Halverson. Halverson to Hankinson. Hankinson cross corner to Lindborg. Lindborg does a nice job, gets it past Peschel. Off the glass. And there's Maxwell. Maxwell shoots it up, blocked by Keel, back to the center ice. And Halverson gets it too, but then falls down. And here's Jungles. Jungles backhands it to Halverson. Halverson with time, notices, which is good, throws it a little bit wide. Edina passing, just not quite.
Yeah, just a little off, you know. Again, Benilde pushing the pace there, making the Hornets uncomfortable. See if the Hornets can adjust a little bit, tighten it up.
You know, I think the big difference is Benilde can play with a lot of emotion and it works for him, the hard work, the determination, and Edina needs to have a little bit more skill involved in their game. Here's Connor. Connor just shoots wide.
I think Carly might have got just a piece of that with her glove.
Great job by Hendrickson. Hendrickson battles back, uses every inch of her might to get there. And here's Jungles. Jungles just gets it out of the zone. Smart play. Back to Podine. Podine, the youngest daughter of Sean and Sherry Podine. Sean Podine, many years ago now, makes us sound a little older, Stanley Cup champion with the Colorado Avalanche. Here's Melsness. Melsness with the puck for Benilde in the corner. Melsness still has it. Ooh, almost a nice pass, but a great stick by Chorsky. Chorsky's been playing great D. And here's Chorsky to Zawalski. Zawalski back to Connor. Connor shoots, big save. Great pass by Lauren Zawalski.
Oh, great job. Just kind of a no-look pass over to Connor. Again, Carly Green just coming out of the net. She was well outside of the paint there. Just really took away any option.
She did a great job of coming out. You know, there's great saves and there's great positions to be in a save, and she certainly came out and made that great position. Here's Chapman, back to Chapman. Chapman shot just over the net.
Oh my goodness,
Chorsky.
just rode her stick. She had nothing but net.
And here's Chorsky again trying to stuff it. Chorsky shoots.
Oh, Chapman's going to be seeing that one in her dreams when she goes to bed tonight. I mean, that was right there and just kind of rode up her stick and over the top of the net.
Yeah, she tried to get it on net really quickly, but it was a great job. She's had a great first period here, very involved. I like the decisions she's made, and third line getting some great ice time, and they deserve it. They've worked really hard all season long, and Ellie Chapman had a nice season, and look where all the Benilde players. And here's Chapman again, number 19. Chapman to Hendrickson. Chapman gets it again, passes it out to Hankinson. Hankinson shoots, blocked. And here comes the Red Knights. Here comes Junker. Junker blocked by Maxwell. Hankinson and Junkness in the corner. Chapman comes in to help out. Pokes it out, grabbing her stick. Takes her stick from her. No call. Here comes Maxwell. Maxwell coming up the ice. Maxwell dumps it in. Just under 2 minutes here is Hendrickson 6. Gwen Hendrickson gets there first, pokes it. And it's shot all the way down. Looks like it's going to be icing. And it is.
Well, just an exciting game so far, back and forth, everything you'd expect out of a section final.
I think that's cold. I think they can hear me now, can't they?
Sammy's mom texted me. I don't know.
Like how recently?
She texted me
A while ago?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. More technical difficulties, but I don't think we have any. We're getting the late text, so sorry. We're doing the best we can. I think we're good on voice. Here's Halverson. Halverson to Jungles. Jungles shot. Save. Rebound in front for Lindborg. Can't connect. And Hansen gets it to Hendrickson. Hendrickson shoots it back in. Now
Great job by Vivian Jungles there, creating a lane, a little stop-start. Got in there, Barrett Lindborg just couldn't get her stick down on the ice. Nice job by the Red Knights tying up in front of the net.
great point shots now where they were 5-6 in favor of Benilde, are now 12-9 in favor of the Hornets. Big hit by Halverson using the body. Shot picked out to clear to the middle, and there's Jungles. Jungles has got it. Jungles waits. Jungles backhands it out to Hendrickson. Hendrickson eyes up. Hendrickson off the back leg of Halverson. Halverson retreats. Halverson's got it. Halverson chips it forward. And now we got Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Lindborg. Here comes number 20, Lindborg. Lindborg with Peschel. We've seen that quite a bit already. Peschel gets it. Lindborg goes for a change. Here comes Emma Peschel. She gets it in the middle of the ice is Hag. Dinah's got to be careful not to get too many ladies on the ice. And here's Zawalski. Zawalski. Nice play by Jones.
Looks like the referees are letting them play here. Some physical play.
And Jungles can't hold it, and I've been fine with it. I don't think there's been anything that's been...
No, it's just good, clean, hard play.
And it's funny to watch because the Red Knights are going crazy. I think the Hornets could go crazy too. So it's just the emotion of the game coming out. And here's Zawalski. Zawalski gets it. Zawalski gets it back to Chorsky. Chorsky to Hendrickson. Hendrickson nice to Jungles. Jungles just shoots wide. 3 seconds left. One more shot possibly. Chorsky dumps it in the corner, and that's going to be the end of period one. Fast and furious.
Well, that's who you want to have the puck on their stick at the end of the period. Is Vivian Jungles.
All right, we're getting comments that the voice is too quiet. We're going to turn that up in the second period. But Handy, what are your thoughts on period one here?
Well, it's you know, it really hasn't disappointed. It's pretty much the carbon copy of the previous two games between the two teams. I feel like both teams are playing good hockey. You know, there's been some good chances. I would say the Hornets have had.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to period 2, a fast and furious first period. I hope you didn't blink because there was a lot of great action. And Hendy, what impresses me of just watching these teams is a couple of things: the quality of play and how fast it is, and then also the depth on both teams. 3 lines playing on both Edina and Benilde, and great goaltending, and just a great first period.
Yeah, you know, back and forth hockey. It's really fun to see it. You know, head up hockey, making those stretch passes, just highly skilled plays. Again, just very fitting for a section final. I think we got a lot more in store here coming up. So I know again, the Benilde staff was all over the referees there at the end of the period, seeing if they can get to them a little psychologically. We'll see if that was effective or not.
I know that well. It doesn't usually work, but I know to try it. The other cool thing that I sit here and think about is the people that are giving back. You know, Sean Podine won a Stanley Cup on the bench. Kelly Panic, all-world female hockey player at the University of Minnesota and beyond. Sammy Reber, high-caliber player at Harvard University. It's just so cool to have those influences on this game as well.
Oh, yeah, and they're dialed in. I guarantee you they're not thinking about anything else other than winning this game right now.
That's right, exactly. That's what made him good, too. All right, we're going to have Mortensen, Hannon, and Zavril of the Red Knights versus Kiel, Halverson, and Lindborg. You got Hodin and Hancock on the back end with Jungles and Hendrickson here. Jungles has the puck, plays it up to Lindborg. Lindborg and Hancock battling along the wall. And it's back to Kiel. Kiel gets it back nicely to Hendrickson. Hendrickson opens up, gets it to Jungles. Jungles takes it past 2 defenders. Now 3. Here comes Vivian Jungles, number 22, dancing in. Jungles shot blocked. Edina's got to come back and step in, and they do. There's Jane Kiel, keeps it in. And it's shot high off the glass. And here now is Lily Hendrickson. Lily Hendrickson by herself, retrieves it, gets hit, loses it, and there's a trip. This could be it. Mortensen shot, saved by Cornier. Slipped on the ice. A little turnover, and there's a quick shot for Benilde, their real first good scoring chance of the game.
Again, it looks like referees put the whistles away a little bit there.
And here's Halverson. Halverson trying to get around Jones. Jones is a very solid player for Benilde. There's Halverson, can't get too frustrated with that, don't want to get a penalty. It's just a hard-working battle, and there's Connor in the corner. Connor and Hancock over to Jones. Now it's up to Hansen. Hansen on the near wall. Gets it to Chorsky. Chorsky dumps it back in. Bill Chorsky tuning in from Florida. A big football player for the University of Minnesota, watching his... And there's a play by Cornier. Big save by Uma.
Again, it looks like the Red Knights are just chip and chase. They're just trying to get that puck behind Edina and just win the races there, kind of take advantage of the offensive mindset of the Edina forwards. You know, a couple of good chances there that were resulted in it.
And if you look at goals against average, it definitely does not want to be your GPA. The goals against average in this game is Green as .98 and Cornier is .99. Very stingy. And here's Peschel. Peschel to Connor in front to Haig. Haig to Hankinson, knocks it away, and now it's behind the net. And here's Hand. Hand gets it out to Peschel. Peschel at the top of the blue line. Big block by Connor. Now Haynes got the puck again, hanging on the half bar. Stepped in by Maxwell. Maxwell tries to get it out, but Peschel keeps it in. There's Maxwell. Maxwell gets it, tries to throw it out, but Hand, in a second effort play, gets it back. Shot in by Melsness. Melsness, but to Hankinson. Hankinson to Zawelski. Zawelski gets it to Chorsky. Great pass by Chorsky. And here comes Emma Connor, 1-on-4. Connor picked by Peschel. Edina changing. And now it's Melsness. Melsness has the puck on her backhand. And now it's Chorsky. Played off the wall nicely. Here's Hannah Chorsky, number 19, going to Harvard University next year. Chorsky dumps it in nicely. And here's Chapman on the forecheck. Chapman and Hancock. Chapman using her body well. Wally and Eva in Arizona, I think, watching the game. Could be in Edina. Lee and Sandy as well. There's Chapman battling for it with Hancock. And here's, gosh, I love the play. Gwen Hendrickson, so good at the one knee. Brooke Greeley gets it out to Jungles. Jungles shoots wide. And here's Chapman again. Chapman tries to center, but good play by Hancock. Now Melsness shoots it out, going all the icing, but looks like it's going to go on Cornier, so icing is waved off, and now here comes Jungles. Jungles has the puck, pass it to Greeley, in the skates of Greeley. Greeley tries to get it, and they do get it past the blue line. Here's Gwen Hendrickson, smartly puts it on play, and that's a nice little play right there. Instead of turning the puck over and going in the end, they get it in their zone, get a shot on that, whistle, and line change.
Never bad idea. Nice job by Ellie Chapman there winning the forecheck battles. want to give a quick shout out to the Rochester Lords team. We got Coach Hansel watching. Congratulations. His star daughter, Maggie, another game winner. She's racking them up.
Yeah, big goal
Great
last
player.
night, 3-2 over Albert Lee to get there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the supporting girls hockey.
And here's Peschel. Peschel, just an all player. I don't even think you should classify her as a D or forward. I think you should just put her as anything she wants.
She's creating a new position.
She's creating a new position, and I do love watching her play, and her compete level is so good. Here's shot just wide. Juckness has the puck in the corner. Andy Juckness has it, battling. Doc Emmerich might say 4 players divided equally in the corner. Back to Peschel. Peschel eyes up. Cornier nicely steers it into the corner. Good rebound control there by Uma. Back out to Halverson. Jones now gets it. Tipped just wide. Mary Zavril, number 4, the leading goal scorer with Peschel, tries to center it out. And it was a good job by Hansen, but Hendrickson got in the way. Hendrickson with a nice block. Hendrickson tries to get it to Keel. Keel's now got it to the blue line. Needs to get it all important into that zone, and when you don't get into the zone, it starts to get hard.
Just those little things.
And here's Hancock. Hancock has it. Halverson's got to be careful with her stick. And now it's Zavril. Now Benilde with their first strong pressure of the game. Sustained pressure anyway. Certainly they've had good pressure. And there's a hit down low by Zavril. Feisty but not called. And now Hendrickson slows it down nicely. Hendrickson's got it, plays with it behind the net.
Just almost hanging on to it a little too long, but again, great job by the Red Knights, just pressuring. 2 players down low.
And Cornier gets out of the net. Cornier! Offsides.
Wow, you don't see that too much. 1-on-2 in the corner, goalie versus 2 Red Knights. Hope they got a photograph of that.
Well, and I'm going to think Uma's got a big smile on her face, as she often do. I'm going to say that she was smart enough to notice that it was offsides and said, I'm going to go and play it. Got me a little nervous up in the booth.
Yeah, exactly.
Or in the stands, I should say. We're at the center line, which is far better, actually, than the booth in the far corner. There's Connor. Connor gets it to Chorsky. Chorsky now gets it to the red line. Shots are now 13-12, so Benelde's had the better part of the 5 minutes of this period. Hankinson shoots it, rings wide. Edina gets on back. You've got the straight line, 16, 17, 18 that are out here tonight. Hate to see 2 players giving up on 1 pass. That's what happened there. Edina's got to be just a tad bit smarter on their play. Offsides.
Yeah, just a little lackadaisical. You know, they really got to pressure, though. There's quality D for the Red Knights, and you got to get stick on puck. You give them time to get the puck up ice, they're going to pick you apart. Well, just, you know, they got to be more intentional.
And it's hard. It is like a chess match because sometimes you focus on the puck and get focused on the puck, but if 2 players go to 1 puck, you're giving up a body on the back end. So 1 pass beats 2 players, and now you've got an outman rush the other way. Here's Hankinson. Hankinson's got it. Hankinson can't control it. Now it's Maxwell. Maxwell does a great job in front. And here's Maxwell leading it forward. Maxwell gets it stripped, and it's Haig. Just got to get that puck out, and Greeley trying. Still can't get it out. Finally gets it out, and I feel like now Edina's on their heels, and Benilde is taking the play to them right now. Here's Hancock, and here's another example where there's possibly great job by Benilde, cross ice. Here's Haig. Haig waiting for it. Haig to Hancock. Greeley with a big block.
Yeah, just Edina on their heels. Red Knights playing with a ton of confidence. Nice stretch pass there. They're just, they kind of have the puck on a string doing what they want. Edina just struggling, and sometimes, you know, you press too much and you just get a little out of sync. So I think they just got to take a deep breath here, get their head up, start communicating with each other. Just get back to playing basic hockey.
Well, and that whole seam, if we were to see it, is wide open because 2 players of Edina went, and Hancock could pass it all the way through this big seam when, you know, ideally you'd have Edina player there. Now here comes Connor. Connor gets it, tries to chip it forward, and chips it into the Middle St. Margaret bench. And of course,
that just kind of sums it up right there, doesn't it?
Yep.
Just, man, when it's not going your way, it's not going your way. So, again, best thing you can do is just keep working hard, keep talking.
And even more appropriately, it landed in the glove of Peschel, 17. So she's a factor even when she's not on the ice. 11:13 left in period 2. Score 0-0. This first one is a big one. It's not going to call the game, but if Benilde scores, it's going to energize them big time, and it's going to make the Hornets fans earlier. And if Edina scores, it's going to be kind of a big sigh of relief here as they're the favorite, undefeated coming into this game. And here comes Jane Keel and Jones. And here's Halverson. Keel's got it. Keel's got it down to Halverson. Halverson battling away. Now Jones. Jones, nice job over to Peschel. Peschel has it wide. Picks it in by Jungles. Here comes Jungles. Jungles comes in. Jungles shoots just high. Bullets are going high on Green and just too high at that moment.
Well, again, you get the adrenaline going there, and you flex the stick, and then it just goes high on you, right? You're so amped up. Definitely one of the best looks of the game thus far for either team.
And here it's back to Jungles. Jungles with the slapper. Green steers it into the corner nicely. Now Peschel has it. Peschel tries to get it here. Here's Blimberg. Blimberg shot saved by Green over the net. Big save by Green. Now it's back out to Hendrickson. Hendrickson and Hansen. Now it's shot racehorse hockey. Helter skelter, as Doc Emmerich would say. Here's Zawelski. Zawelski gets it, tries to pass, just shoots it wide. Connor had to wait for the ref to get out of the way. Couldn't. Fans on the puck, and now here come the Red Knights back 3-on-1. Jungles gives up a play. 2-on-1 with Zavril. Zavril shoots, save. Rebound save by Cordier. What a back and forth couple of minutes of hockey. Great chances on both ends. Now here's Connor. Connor trying to come Haig on her. Here's Connor to Hancock. Connor gets taken down. No call. Now Chorsky's got it. Chorsky calmly gets it back to the corner. Hopefully the volume is working, because I don't know if you need much volume watching this game.
Oh,
here's
my
Haig.
goodness.
Haig to Melness. Nice job by Hankinson to deflect it. Now it's back to Hendrickson. Just over 9 minutes to go. And now it's Hendrickson. Hendrickson shoots it out to Zawelski. Zawelski gets it all the way in.
Oh, that's just one of those plays right there. Takes 2 more strides, and she's over the red line. The puck's dumped in the zone, but again, you got nerves there, a little bit of hot potato. Edina's again, got to settle down a little bit. Gosh, some great plays both directions. My goodness.
And here we go. We've got DeCesar against Chapman taking the draw. To your left, to Cornier's right. Just over 9 minutes to go. A nice draw. Here's now to Greeley. Brooke Greeley, number 21, bringing the puck up the ice. Brooke Greeley still's got it. Greeley, just
right
tries
through
to
the
go
slot.
wide with that long reach. 2 goals, 2 assists on the year. Hankinson's got it. Hankinson shoots it back in. Edina's got to get on sides.
Greeley with a nice job of a little bit of change of pace or a little stop start. Got the defense back on her heels. She accelerated right around her. Just a nice play.
Here's Hankinson. Hankinson shoots it all the way around nicely to Hendrickson. Hendrickson passed it nicely. Here's Hendrickson. 3-on-1 for Edina. Greeley to Chapman. Chapman shot saved by Green.
Oh, I thought she was maybe going to go back door there off that play. Carly Green was so far out of the net. Doing a great job cutting down the angle.
Yeah, great shot by Chapman. Hendrickson there, a player on her, but I think, Hendy, you're right on the way to get her is deep behind her, a secondary. She's getting out of the net a lot, so if you're on the bench, you're saying, hey, we got to fake her, try to get her out, and get her out of position, because she's playing so aggressively, which is she's doing a great job so far.
Oh, she was at least 6 feet outside the paint there.
And here's Halverson. Halverson skating with it. Halverson tries to pass it over to Keel, can't. And here comes number 4, Mary Zavril. Zavril tries to get around Jungles, can't. Great seal off by Jungles. And now here comes Mortensen. Mortensen shoots, glove save by Uma.
Yeah, we call that the turnbuckle back in the day. He just kind of got that player right over where the glass starts after the bench. Kind of used the referee there as the turnbuckle, but a nice job by Vivian. You're just not going to beat her. She's so solid. Just take your own momentum and just drive you into the wall.
The Halverson-Lindborg-Keel line is going off for Zawolski, Connor, and Chorsky. Here's Hankinson. Hankinson's got the puck. Hankinson gets it up to Zawolski. There's Melness. Melness has got it. Good poke check by Maxwell. There's Melness in the corner. Now Zawolski. Zawolski's got it. Can't get it out. Followed up by Connor. Connor does get it out. Back to Hancock. Hancock dumps it in. Cornier, nice job to play it. Here comes Maxwell. Maxwell counters, loses her footing. And there's Zawolski. Zawolski gets it. Nice center support by number 17 for Edina. Here comes Zawolski. Zawolski get it. Nice shot. I like that shot a lot.
Yeah, she recognized that defense continued to back up. Lauren did a good job of just kind of slowing up a little bit, creating a little bit of space, using that D as a screen. But again, Carly Green, good 10 feet out of her net. Just not much to shoot at. Hasn't really given up much for rebounds. She does a good job of just kind of freezing it right off the shot.
17 shots for the Hornets, 16 for the Red Knights. Sawowski in the face-off, now gets it back to Chorsky. Hendrickson steps in. Hendrickson tries to bomb it. Hansen, and here's a breakaway possibly for Mary Zavro with Jungles coming in. Jungles shot, saved by Cornier. Jungles is going to get called for a slash as he was coming back. I believe it's going to be a slash.
Yeah, Vivian Jungles doing everything she can there to disrupt and just got a piece of Zavro.
Here's the breakaway, Hendy.
Yeah, just again, Zavro doing a good job of just cutting into the net there, forcing the penalty.
I think that's the right play. You've got the leading goal scorer for Benilde St. Margaret's on a breakaway. You got to do everything you can to try to.
Yeah, if there's ever a time, you know, such a thing as a good penalty, you got to take it on those.
You know, also what hurts Edina, it's like a penalty plus, is you've got one of your best penalty killers in the box. So not exactly what Edina would want. They always want Vivian Jungles on the ice.
Yeah, just be watching number 17 for the Red Knights, Peschel. They're going to try to tee her up. She kind of moves around a little bit, but definitely want to get the puck on her stick.
Yeah, and look for, as I recall last time, Peschel is a one-time shot, as you mentioned. Also, she likes to go cross crease to Zavro, too, so it's a pretty dangerous situation for both of them. Again, if you're looking at numbers, Edina penalties at 91% of the time do they kill the penalty, and Benilde's power play a little bit less than I would thought at 19.4, but still, by the industry standard, that's about right on par. And here's down below, and it's Hancock. Hancock to Peschel. Peschel shoots. Peschel with the block by Connor. Incredible block. Always good when your best player, or one of your best players, is not afraid to eat some rubber from Slovakia, as you mentioned, Hendy.
Yeah, I think if you're tracking shot blocks for the season, Emma Connor would definitely have the lead.
Oh, great shot by Zavro, up high, but Cornier stayed so solid to that post, didn't go down. And I'm going to guarantee that for a forward, Emma Connor broke the record for most shot blocks ever by an Edina Hornet, certainly in one season. Great play by Hendrickson, fires it all the way down.
Yeah, you know, Peschel did a good job of blocking out Emma Connor after that shot block. Otherwise, she was off to the races. And early in the season, I know Emma had a couple shorties kind of off that same play.
And this is important to not let them get set up, and them being Benilde, just because they are dangerous below. And the more time you can have them trying to lug the puck to get in, the better. As Keel doing a great job of pestering. Now here's Zawowski. Zawowski comes in. She swings away. Hancock's got it. Now they're at Jones. Jones passes it over to Hendrickson. Great anticipation by Hendrickson. And here's Keel. And here's Jones. Jones now has the puck. They've eaten up a good 45 seconds.
Yep.
And here's Peschel. Peschel shoots it forward. There's just over 20 seconds left in the period. Here's Zavro with speed. Zavro's got it. Zavro's shot just wide. Zavro's going to go for a change. And now here it's Keel. Keel's got the puck. 1-on-4. Keel shoots it into the corner. Now here's Podine. Podine wearing number 25, just like her father, Sean. Passed up to Peschel. Peschel can't get it, and Edina has killed the penalty without letting Benilde set up.
Yep, very nice kill there. Great job. Jane Kill, one of the best penalty killers you're going to see, using her speed there, pressuring.
And here's the shot for Haig. Haig's got the puck, going across to Hendrickson. Hendrickson on her. And shot all the way down. Looks like it's going to be icing unless it goes on net. And maybe for the first time, take a deep breath. Holy smokes, this has been 12 minutes of fury right now.
Man, it is one of the most fast-paced games I've watched in many years.
And it's getting to that uncomfortable time of the game where you're getting to the end of the second period and still lots of game to be played. But as the game goes on, the minutes dwindle. Now Holly Olsen, or excuse me, that's Chorsky that's out there. And it's Lily Hendrickson.
As a coach, you just love to try to get that goal in the last minute of a period just so you can go in the locker room with momentum.
Here comes Chorsky at 18. Chorsky to Zawowski, just too far for Zawowski. Very close. Good play by Chorsky. Love the idea, just too far. Here's Chorsky again. Chorsky just can't quite handle it. Chorsky, nice job to get it down low. Mom Suzanne in New Jersey hoping for a number 18 tally here. Puck comes out of the zone, and now it's up to Mortensen. Mortensen now to Jungles. Here comes Jungles. Jungles so smooth. Here she comes in. Great job. Jungles shot. Big save by Green. And I cannot tell you how good of a play that is by Jungles with quick hands and a great shot.
Oh, just cutting back to the middle. just giving herself a fantastic opportunity. Look at that, just bringing the puck back, giving herself some space. Again, Carly Green, look where she's at, 10 feet out of the net. You know, it's.
You know, you're going to have to beat her with traffic and rebounds, and, you know, that's going to be the key. She's controlled the puck very well and taken her rebounds, and could be in for a long day here. Here's Hankinson. Hankinson shoots it down. The old ringer play, just too far for Lindborg. And now it's to Juckness. Juckness can't quite control. Juckness has the puck, and now it's to Caesar. And now it's back to Keel. Screaming for the puck is Maxwell. Maxwell shoots, blocked, high stick. And no high stick as Hancock played it. Hancock gets it to Peschel. Peschel gets it to Junker. Junker, nice job of pause, and Caesar fills in. And here's Maxwell. Maxwell shoots it all the way down for icing with 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, just a little late period nerves there by Haley, just a little quick on the trigger. I like the idea. But I tell you, Benil does a nice job getting the puck out of the zone. Just some nice plays, heads up, finding their open teammate. Just really been impressed by the way they've played. They've been matching Edina well, kind of, you know, they always bring the energy, but they're bringing the skill tonight too.
Absolutely, and one thing that impresses me with Benil is how firm they are with their passing. They might miss a pass, but nothing is soft. It's all hard. And here's Zawoski. Zawoski in the corner. Zawoski now to Jones. Jones to Peschel. Peschel shot! Big save by Cordier. Big block by Chorsky. Great block by Hannah Chorsky. And here's Peschel. Peschel all the way to Melsness. Melsness has quite a bit of gap as she comes in, being pestered. Now she's got it by Zawoski. Maxwell jumps in. Here's Hankinson. Hankinson chases. Hayens got it. Got to be careful here for Edina. Melsness shot. There's Uma with the glove.
Boy, a lot of pressure there by the Red Knights. You could just feel the momentum building.
Going to say a quick hello to the Juckness family. Dan Juckness' father passed away this week. Just a great man. I think great family. You've got Annie, Bobby, Kathleen, Patty, Maureen, Megan, and Mom Ann in Florida. They're in Chicago, Michigan, and New Mexico, and we're thinking about all that great man this week. Here's Peschel, just shoots it wide. And now it's to Hendrickson. Hendrickson gets it nicely to Hendrickson. Now Hendrickson to Chapman. Chapman with Greeley. I don't think 19 knew 21 Greeley was with her, but she went to the corner. Here's Greeley again. Greeley tries to get it to Hendrickson, can't quite connect. Mortensen now back to Jones. Jones picks it up in her corner. Jones shoots it all the way wide. Hendrickson does a nice job to get in front. There's Jungles. Jungles stick handles nicely. Here comes number 22 for Edina. 22 on 23. 22 gets past Jones. That's Jungles. Shot all the way down. Now Jungles has got to get all the way back, or someone's got to fill in for her. And Gwen Hendrickson, coach's daughter, does nicely. And there's a penalty now on Benilde. High sticking.
Okay, 2 minutes left. This is going to get really interesting. Benilde voices its displeasure over the call, as you would expect.
I think, unless I'm wrong, which happens a lot, I think that's the second time that line has drawn a penalty in the game tonight. So it's good for two things. One, they're working their tails off. And then also it lets this first power play unit get some rest here as they go into last 2 minutes and 8 seconds of the period.
You bet. If you can have three strong lines that play on a regular basis, you know, that's, oh boy.
There's that aggressive penalty kill you talked about, Handy. And
yeah,
they just, right at you.
They just don't give you any time and space, and right there.
And you know what? It's foreign. We don't see a lot of teams play that way, and I don't know why. Certainly Sean Padina as coach and Panic and others, a great system, and they learn to trust each other. But look at, you got three girls on the corner and only one Edina girl.
Yeah, it's just it's really impressive.
And here comes one all the way. Now someone's going to be out of position at some point. Shot, save. And that's if you're the power play for Edina. You're going to take advantage of that aggressiveness, but you got to get the puck back and move it around first. Nice job. Here's Connor. Connor shot!
Oh,
scores!
Boy, that is her office. We talk about it all the time. Where does Emma Connor like to set up? Over on that far side. We've seen it so many times this year, but she does not disappoint. That was an absolute bullet. But we talked about forcing Carly Green to have to move lateral, and again right there, she's just a little slow getting over. Great job by Vivian to move that puck laterally. Again, if you're going to beat Carly Green the way she plays, that is the only way you're going to do it.
And another thing, if any young kids are watching at home, is the pace of that pass. I believe it was Jungles who passed it over to Connor was with some speed. It was with some pace. It wasn't a
Oh,
soft
yeah,
one.
that's an
He got
elite
it.
level play, both of them right there. I mean, boy, to be able to grab that and just label it.
And that's Connor's 31st goal of the year with the assist of Vivian Jungles. And Lauren Zawoyski is going to get the other one. Ooh, tough play in the corner. Very tough play, but I think it's been one of those games they're not going to call it, but in most games that would be a penalty. And here comes Jones. Jones has got the puck now. Jones can't handle it. Good stick by Hankinson. Hankinson now to Halverson. Halverson on 2-on-1. Hankinson joining in the rush as well. Here's Halverson. Halverson tries to move it over, and she can't. And here's Barrett Lindborg. Just under 28 seconds. Here's Haley Maxwell. Maxwell's shot. Tip. Jane Keel shot wide. Here's Hanson. Hanson's got the puck down low. Shot now over to Keel. Just over 30 seconds left. Keel can't quite handle it. Now it's in the corner to Peschel. Peschel gets it, shoots it. Halverson has it in the corner. Edina going for a line change. Hanson's now got it. Some tired straight legs. That's when you know if people are tired, is when the straight legs come, and you can see Benilde a little tired right now.
Emma Peschel, I don't know what she ate before this game, but it's working. She is just all over the puck. 200 feet. Taking that 2-on-1, taking away time and space. I mean, she's everywhere right now. They're going to have to get the oxygen tank out between the second and third period for her. You know, you wonder down the stretch, is she going to have enough gas to keep it going? But, boy, she's showing no signs of letting up. Just really impressive the way she's playing.
Here's Hendrickson. Hendrickson gets it over to Jungles. Jungles stutter steps. Jungles shot. Save. Carly Green with a big save.
Again, Edina just a little slow getting bodies in front of the net. You know, it's just one of those things where you just got to expect that shot to come in. I think they were all kind of just sitting back, and then Vivian did a nice job finding a shooting lane, and then lo and behold, the shot comes in. There's nobody in front.
Right. You know, they need someone in front. You know, Handy, you've seen it for a lot of years, but Vivian Jungles just does that one little shake to get the person to freeze, and then she goes to the side and shoots. It's unbelievable.
So deceptive, you know, and that's the one thing you don't see it as much in girls hockey is that deception, and she's just so wonderful at it. You know, just getting that top side forechecker to basically put her feet together. You know, she freezes them and then just makes a quick move.
So another great period. Shots after two are Edina 21, Benilde 19. In that period, Benilde had 10 and Edina had 9. So very even period. The goal scoring recap at 15:35 is Emma Connor scoring her 31st goal, assisted by Vivian Jungles and Lauren Zawoyski. And overall, I think a couple of things that stand out for me is the pace of play and the goaltending. Green has been outstanding for Benilde, and Cornier has been equally outstanding on her end.
Yeah, just slightly before that power play, Uma had an unbelievable leg pad save.
Oh, incredible.
I mean, kicks it out.
Great.
You know, it's just right there. Keeps the Red Knights off the board.
You know, we mentioned this before, is if you have to make a big save, generally they say you're out of position. And Uma, I think we're spoiled, is always in position. So the puck always hits her. And that one was such an impressive right pad save. It went through traffic, too.
Well, that's the thing, is like she's able to track the puck through traffic, and she can move and make those athletic saves, or a lot of goalies, they just can't find the puck, and then it just ends up going in an open net. But again, you never have a free goal against Uma.
Well, Ilya and AJ, hope you're still watching and still cheering for Uma. She's having a great game, and hopefully that continues for the Hornets anyway in the third period. Benilde playing a great game, and so is Edina. And we'll be back to you in 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hope you did whatever you need to. Take a nap, get a towel, wipe the forehead. Holy smokes, what a period, what a couple of 2 periods that has been for 2 great teams in Edina and Benilde. And Benilde trying to get to their first state championship in a while. I don't know when, Hendy, because the Edina Hornets have been in the way the last few years.
Yeah, the Hornets are riding a nice win streak in the sections. Every year it's a battle, though. They seem to find a way. It's been some great games. This one might be on the top of the list.
We got a hug happening at center ice. I don't know if you can see that at all or not, but Hayen and Zavril before the 3rd period face-off drop here. After 2 period shots, Edina 21, Benilde 19, only 1 goal scored. That was at 15:35 of the 2nd period. That was Connor with her 31st, assisted by Vivian Jungles. And that was Vivian Jungles' 29th assist of the year. She has 41 points. And Lauren Zawiski, who has 17 points. Lauren Z having a nice year. And there's Barrett and Zavril, 2 former teammates, cheating on the faceoff. Zavril gets it in. And now it's Jungles. Jungles has the puck. Jungles reverses it back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson does a nice job. I like that play. Just get it out of the zone and do it hard. And here comes Halverson. Halverson's now got it behind the net. And let's watch this first 5 minutes. I got to believe Benilde's going to come out with a lot of pace, a lot of charge. Only concern for them is probably getting too aggressive at this point. And there's Halverson. Halverson tries to get it. She can't. Lindborg nicely puts it down. And I like Lindborg stays out there and 2 players come on for Edina.
Yeah, again, I think it's going to be important for the Hornets to continue to put pressure on the Red Knight defense. Don't give them a chance to get their eyes up ice and find that stretch pass.
And those 2 plays have been so important to not let them get the red line and get it in. They've got a great forecheck. Oh no, here comes a pass out. And now it's all the way down for icing. It gets really hard to keep continuing to go back in your zone. And the biggest thing, Hendy, is the stops. And that's why you see a lot of people circle generally. But if you're stopping and starting, it tires your legs.
Oh, it's just a crusher. You lose all your momentum. Again, for Edina, they're winning on the scoreboard. Get that puck deep. Put pressure on the Red Knights.
There's Hancock. Hancock gets it to Podine. Podine, Haig is very high up, but Haig gets the puck out. Now here's Melness and Hayen. Hayen's got the puck, driving, gets it back. Back pressure by Edina, kept in by Podine. Here's 25, Podine shot. Just wide. Hankinson's got the puck behind with Melness.
Just those plays again right there. Red Knights keep it in. The Hornets got to get that puck over the blue line.
Nice job by Connor. And here's Chorsky, so calm. Gets the puck almost out, retracts. Can't get it out. Hankinson now takes it, flips it out, and Swowski and Chorsky can't get it. Now it's back to Hankinson. Hankinson slides it over to Maxwell. Maxwell gets it to Chorsky. Now here's Chorsky, or excuse me, Connor. Connor has the puck. Connor dangles. Peschel. Connor shoots. Score!
Oh my goodness. Puck on a string. Just kind of undressed the D there. Boy, another highlight reel goal.
Holy smokes.
Again, she learned from her first time where she got in clean. She tried to go high. She knew that, hey, if I move laterally, Carly Green's not the most lateral moving goalie. Comes in, kind of fakes the shot, gets her to bite. Just a great goal scorer goal.
Wow, what a goal. Peschel went to play the puck, and against Emma Connor, that's a tough one to play it against. And exactly as you said, great goal by Emma Connor, her 2nd of the night here for Edina.
Yeah, again, Peschel got cut puck watching, and it's just pretty rare for her. She's one of the most physical defenders in the high school hockey ranks, but, you know, it happens to all of them. And, again, you can't blame her. Emma Connor is a pretty amazing player. You go against her all night long, sooner or later she's going to get you.
It's an unassisted goal by Connor. And here's the play back to Peschel. Peschel to Hendrickson. Hendrickson keeps it in now to sister Gwen. Gwen can't quite get it down low. And now it's back out to Lily. Lily Hendrickson gets it to Gwen again. Gwen with the one-hand bandit. Gets it over to Chapman. Chapman slap drive just wide to the left. And here comes Mortensen. And back to Hendrickson. Hendrickson throws it. There's Peschel. Nice job of staying onside by Hansen. And now Benilde's going to go for a change. Here comes Jungles. Jungles picks it up to Barrett Lindborg. Number 20 for Edina. Here comes Lindborg coming in. Lindborg tries to get past Podine. Podine does a nice job. Shoots it all the way around to her partner Hancock. There's Halverson. Halverson Johnny on the spot. Might be Johnny Helverson on the spot. There's Helverson again. Now with Lindborg. Lindborg battling, and there's a penalty.
Oh, just threw her knee out there. Kind of a little pitchfork, hip check.
And I think, my opinion, Handy, you chime in here too. If you're a coach, you're just going to have to live with those penalties. It was a penalty, but Barrett's working hard. You know, not in the zone you want it to be. You don't want her to take the penalty.
Yeah, it's offensive zone penalties. You know, there's never such thing as a good offensive zone penalty. And it's just, you know, I love the spirit, but you just, you know, throw that leg out there. You just get your body in the right position to begin with, and then you're not having to try to chase the puck at all. But again, you know, it's a fast-paced game. Everybody's going hard. It happens. You know, you can't. Barrett's a great player. She's just going hard sometimes. You know, you get that penalty. But a huge kill here. Huge opportunity for the Red Knights to try to get closer.
Great job by Connor, fronting the play the whole time. Here's Peschel on the sidewall. It's where she wants it. Peschel shoots it over. And job by Chorsky. Now shot just wide. Hand couldn't quite connect. Shot all the way down. And can't underscore enough to have them go 150 feet back to go get the puck is a big deal. That already ate 20 seconds of power play time up. And here it goes again. Connor gets it. Now Hancock has it. And Connor dismantles it again. Connor going in again. No call. Edina Hornets not happy. Puck in the corner. Now we're down to 1:20 in the period, or excuse me, in the power play.
Just great job by Emma Connor, just going 1-on-3. Just taking away time and space.
And ideally, she's now going to get a change because that gets tough for her. She comes back. Looks like she's going to. Shot back up to Jungles. Jungles does a nice job of stepping in. And now here's Peschel. Peschel to Hendrickson. Peschel just shoots wide. Jane Keel, great job to clear. And now it's shot all the way down to Green. And here it's Hancock. Hancock's got it behind the net. Hancock passes to Peschel. Peschel dumps it in, but nobody home. And we're under 45 seconds. Hendrickson gets there, and it's Melsness. Hendrickson does a nice job to bump her out. Hendrickson now on her backhand. Tough play, so she wisely goes to her forehand. Shoots it all the way on to Zawowski. Zawowski gets it, shots it by down the way.
Just a nice job there. The Hornets taking away time and space. Zawowski right there, just, you know, she wasn't going to be able to make a clean play, but she did a great job tying up the Red Knight player, allowing Vivian Jungles just to swing in there and clear it. Just a nice play.
Mortensen gets it in, shoots it all the way down. Here's Jungles again. Jungles gets it, slaps it around. It's going to be out to Jones. Jones gets it, but there's Jungles again. And stick knocked out. No call. 5 seconds left here in the power play for Benilde. Melsness has it. Melsness bringing it in. Edina full strength. Shot kicked out. Jungles shoots it wisely in the corner. Now
boy, that was a sneaky little shot there on the far side. Again, Uma just was up to the task. Just her lateral movement, her ability to use her legs to spread out there. She covers the entire 6 feet of the net.
And we're going to get an icing here. Big penalty kill for Edina. That was a great opportunity for Bill Benilde to get back into the game. And the score is 2-0 Edina with 11:33 left in period 3.
You just noticed early on in that power play, Benilde had a couple passes that just went off their sticks. You normally didn't see that. And you just wonder, is that fatigue just kind of starting to set in right now?
Well, and also, too, it's been a heavy game. I mean, it's not like these girls are just skating around. They're going after each other. They're battling with each other. Finally, the referees are getting wise. And here we go to Peschel. Peschel shoots it. Just nice save by Corny. Zabral's in front of the net.
Yeah, some net front presence there by Zabral. That puck almost had eyes.
Pass out in front. There's Jungles perfectly positioned. Jungles on her backhand. Tries to get it out. Always hard on your backhand. Does your best you can. Here's Hansen. Hansen's got the puck now. Hansen shot just off the side of the net.
Again,
Hansen.
the Hornets just got to get that puck out. They get it up by the blue line, and it ends up staying in.
Yeah, and they're handy where you don't care if you get an icing or not. Just play it hard, and if you get an icing, so what? You recover and you go back again. Much better than a turnover.
Third period, they always say gain blue lines. You know, it's just zones. All you're trying to do is get vertical up the ice, gaining zones. That's the whole thing, and you just cannot turn that puck over. Still have nightmares back in the day of my coach yelling at me when I turned the puck over at the blue line. Coach Osiki down in Burnsville in the 80s, you did not want to turn the puck over.
No, and
Not
wisely.
good.
Wise man, Tom Osiki. Tom Osiki involved in the girls' game for quite a long time as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Here's a face-off, Mortensen and Keel. Puck lying there. Keel wins it. Nice face-off by Keel. Shot all the way in. And here's Haig. Haig's hanging around the red line, pulling Maxwell out of the zone. There's Halverson, and that's Halverson can't quite get it deep.
Haig's a nice player, and they're going to try to spring her.
Handles. Hankinson tries to get it free. And now to Mortensen. And now Hankinson with the puck. Hankinson skating. Hankinson to the red line. Hankinson coming into the blue line. Has the puck, protects it, shoots it in front.
Oh, nice look. Nice job by Sammy Hankinson being patient there, waiting for the play to develop.
Good job by Halverson. Now it's to Lindborg. Just over 10 minutes here to go in period 3. Here's Halverson. Halverson's got the puck, goes high. Halverson neglects not to shoot. Dean Youngblood, same number to Keel. Keel's shot. There's Lindborg in front. Very good. Didn't mean to throw the Youngblood reference out there, Handy, but 10 was circling.
Always a good time. Yeah, I was just wondering if she was going back to the locker room to pick up a granola bar or something there, but just kind of was a decoy and threw it back in the slot. I think she surprised Jane Keel. I think Jane was just admiring the crossovers, but did a good job corralling it, did get a nice shot off.
And Bear Lindborg right there in front of the net, which is so important too.
Yep.
Here's a draw back out to Henriksen. Henriksen shoots it back down to Chorsky. Chorsky and Zawayski battling in the corner. There's Jones. Zawayski and Hayen. Hayen wins that battle, comes out of the puck. Number 10 for Benilde, pushes it forward to Zavril. Zavril deep, obstructed a bit by Jungles. Now nice play by reverse, wing reverse, which is the play you love as a coach. And now here we go, 3-on-1, Chorsky. Chorsky bring it in, back to counter, Chorsky.
Oh!
And just passed. If that was a lefty, it was in, but Lauren Z's a righty. There's shot by Chorsky, good tip there. And it's Henriksen that shot it in, shot off the wall again. Nice shot by Jungles, high stick in front,
man.
no call.
Just a great pass laterally across the slot by Anna Chorsky. I think it caught Lauren Zawayski by surprise a little bit there. She was getting tied up a little bit by the defender, but just some nice tic-tac-toe. That would have been a big goal by the Hornets right there. Nice job by the Red Knights to hang in there. 2-goal game, still a lot of hockey left.
So we've got the line of Greeley, Chapman, and Henriksen out. I have not seen the line of Junker out, and DeCesar. They have not played yet that I've seen in this third period here. And here's Hancock. Hancock's got the puck, throws it off the wall to Melsness. Melsness to Henriksen. Henriksen's a nice job to just keep the chains going forward. Now here's Jungles. Jungles down low. Jungles trips, falls, no call. And here comes Henriksen. Henriksen shoots it into the play. Junker's got the puck. Junker behind the net. Nice job by Chapman. Chapman working hard. Henriksen in front. Shot all the way down to now the Hancock. Hancock leading the play. Hancock shoots it in. Great play by Cornier. Now here comes Henriksen. Henriksen's got the puck. Henriksen with a head of steam. Trying to get to that red line. Smartly dumps it in. Ellie Chapman stays on the ice. The power pressure here as two teammates change.
You can see that the Red Knights desperately want to get that stretch pass to the weak side wing. You can see that Edina is keeping one of their forecheckers really high in the zone. And the referees have officially put away the whistle, and they're letting them play.
Yeah, if that's not an obstruction call, I'm not sure what is at this point, but it's dumped all the way in for icing.
I'm not quite sure how you don't call that. It's you're taking away an offensive opportunity there on the break, but again, they're letting the flow of the game go. So I guess both teams just got to understand that, make smart plays.
And here we are with 7:52. Shots 25 for Edina, 20 for Benilde. Maxwell gets the puck. Maxwell gets it, shoots it too far for Hankinson. Halverson, I did want to point out, Hannah Halverson had an incredible back check on that last play. Very good back pressure, and that's got to continue. Here's Keel. Keel playing hard on Zavril. Shot all the way across to the corner. Here's Hankinson and Hansen. Now it's Halverson, can't quite get it up. Keel kicks it up to Halverson. Now Halverson has it. Here's where getting it deep is so important. Halverson can't quite get it deep.
Yeah, that's one of those plays right there where, just use your better judgment. No need to be a hero when you're up 2-0. Just get that puck deep, make them go 200 feet. Turning it over at the top of the circle is a dangerous play.
Yeah, especially with the 2-goal lead. That's where it's so important, like that chess match you talk about. You got to know where you are in the game and just get it low. Here's Chorsky with a great
just
play.
An unbelievable leg pad save there by by Green. My goodness. Just a great play. I don't know if that was Chorsky that got it out front to Zwoski.
Yeah, great pass by Chorsky. Chorsky's had a nice job of setting up some players tonight, and I also love Cornier talking to the D there to try to help her. As here comes Jungles. Jungles waits, shots in front. Here comes Chorsky. Chorsky, shot.
Oh,
nice
goodness, yeah, another great look. Carly Green is just a brick wall back there.
Here's Jungles. Jungles shoots it all the way down. Green plays it behind the net. And here's Chorsky again. Chorsky seeming to be all over the place himself. Chorsky eyes up. Chorsky has the puck, passes in the corner. But right to Mortensen. And now here's Hag. Now you're starting to see the standing bodies of Benilde. Straight legs. And now you got Peschel playing forward, Hendy.
They are just casting their lots with her, saying, hey, if we're going to win this, it's going to be on Peschel's stick.
Yeah, so it looks like they're possibly going 3D, and Emma Peschel is playing forward, and now Sean Pudding is pointing her to go back to play D, almost like the Larry Olam style, forward, backward. That's where it's so important, Henny, you just mentioned, is get that puck deep and make them work, because at this time, they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it, and just make them work. You don't need to score, you don't even need shots. There's Jungles with a great effort and a save by Green.
So strong on her edges. Vivian Jungles, she loves to just get on that inside edge and just ride that into the net. I mean, so strong right there. Defenders leaning on her. She still gets a great shot off.
I was just going to say, Sean Podine has got to be calling a timeout pretty soon. You can just watch the plays, and the red knees are not bent as they once were, and Podine's trying to relax a little bit on the bench and get him some rest.
Yeah, this is just where it's adrenaline, right? It's 5 minutes. The Red Knights, you know, they're just going to bear down. They're going to throw everything they got. Again, I think what they're going to look for is that stretch pass to the weak side wing breaking out of the zone. So, again, the Hornets, they got to keep a forechecker up high, up on the blue line along with the D. You know, the old Duluth East style, play behind the puck, get bodies behind the puck, make them come through you, right? Go 200 feet and come through all 5 players. There's no sense getting forecheckers trapped down below the goal line. It's just, you know, it's senseless. And again, they can move the puck well, the Red Knights can. So again, they're gonna make you miss on the forecheck, and they're coming up the ice. And again, you don't want to give them a clean zone entry.
No, you're absolutely right. You know, only one player. I'm sure Sammy Reber is telling her team to forecheck. We don't need any more goals. So that doesn't mean don't be aggressive, but just be smart with where you are in the play. And Podine is also, I saw him talk to Green about when they pull the goalie. You know, my guess in this type of game is, you know, he might do it a little sooner, say in the 2.5 to 3.5 minute mark.
Yeah, you'll be watching for that. They got to get not just one, they got to get 2. So they're going to bring her out sooner rather than later. But again, the Hornets, this is where those angling drills back in youth hockey come into play, right? Body on body, stick on stick, but really take away the passing lanes with your stick, funnel everybody to the outside, right? Don't give them the middle of the ice. Just, you got to keep them out on the edges. You can't give them the dots.
Well, here we go. We've had a fast and furious first 2 periods. We got 5:39 left in period 3, and we got a barn burner here in Edina. It really is. 2 high-quality skating teams, some exceptional skill players, a lot of hard work and determinations, a lot of friendships on the ice too, but for 5:39, they're going to put it away in their back pocket. And here we go. We've got Lindborg, Keel, and Halverson are going to start. Oh, they're trying to do a trick play. I love it. The Edina bench caught it. They were trying to sneak a player out. Great coaching by Edina. The Benilde coach just flipped his clipboard because they wanted to sneak a player out.
The old, yeah, you haven't seen that. That was kind of like senior beer league hockey right there jumping off.
Greatest goal I ever saw is the Anaheim Ducks scored a goal. I won't go into it now, but it was the best goal I've ever seen on a face-off in their zone. All right, here's Hendrickson. Hendrickson gets it to Halverson. Back to Green. Green plays it. Now Jones. Jones has the puck. Over to Peschel. Peschel now back at defense. And Lindborg, there's that high forward you were talking about, Hendy.
Exactly.
Great job by Lindborg to be high.
You're kind of playing shortstop. You know, you're in between the 2D, and you're just looking for that diagonal pass, and you got to use your gloves, whatever it takes. You got to knock it down.
And you got to limit possibly your defensive passing, too. You want to keep it really low. This line is really good at it as Halverson gets it to Lindborg. Lindborg, they're going to cycle it. They might not even look for a shot. There's Halverson that shoots it into the corner. She'll retrieve. And it's out to Zavril. Zavril 1-on-4. There's Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Hansen. Another important thing, Hendy Tier, is always defending the middle. You don't need to take away the wall. You need to take away the middle. And here's Mortensen. Mortensen for Benilde has the puck. Passes it to Zavril. Zavril up front now to Peschel. Peschel at the top. Peschel shot. Big save. big block by Hendrickson. Shot, big block by Hendrickson again.
Again, the Hornets, they're not getting the puck out early. You know, Jungles had the puck on her stick. Very rare that she kind of doesn't allow the puck to get out of the zone. And again, the Red Knights almost made them pay. You got to just take care of business. Simple hockey is the best hockey. When you're winning, it's the end of the game. That puck, get it to your forehand. When in doubt, get it off the glass. Just get it out of the zone, gain the blue line. It doesn't need to be cute. Don't leave it on the ice. Get it up in the air, get it out of the zone.
All true points. Then an incredible effort by by Lily Hendrickson on blocking 2 shots. Hankinson nicely gets it to Chorsky. Chorsky gets it to Connor. Last shot, by the way, Zavril went off the head of Cornier and out of play for the faceoff. Here's Connor.
So again, look for Edina to rotate high there, keeping bodies behind the puck.
Good job by Zawowski. Zawowski's got it and gets it to Connor. Connor, nice, smartly lets her stick go. Now you got 3 bodies. Someone's got to back out for the Hornets. And Hags now got it. Maxwell stays in, but at some point she's got to get out. Now here's Chorsky. Chorsky stick handles, passes it to Zawowski. Still has it in the corner. That's Chorsky, gets it out. Can't get it down to Maxwell. Maxwell now flips it out. Maxwell goes, now there's Hag. Hankinson gets it out of the zone. And here's Zawowski. Zawowski back to Hankinson. Hankinson now has the puck. Hankinson gets it out of the zone, and there's a
draws a foul. That is an absolute killer right there, but a nice job by Sammy Hankinson moving to open space, keeping her feet moving, right? I get a little nervous when the defense are back there and they're stick handling the puck, but again, she did a nice job of keeping that puck away from the opponent, forcing that opponent to reach in there, drawing the penalty.
A bit of a dangerous play, you're right, but the important part is keeping your feet moving.
It's a Hankinson, so you know what? It's all good. There's a lot of skill back there in that DNA.
So here's an interesting situation. You know, you've got a power play with 2 minutes. Your goal is to eat clock and not score.
Yeah, and you got to be careful here, right? Because the Red Knights are going to be really aggressive, and sometimes on the power play you can get a little lackadaisical covering your own end. So just watch if the Red Knights clear it for an ice. They're going to be bringing it right here. Kind of same thing coming up. You got a forward playing defense in Barrett Lindborg. So,
yeah, and if we've got any kids at home, you're not actually trying to shoot the puck, and you don't want to pass the puck out to your defenseman. You want to keep it in the corner. And there goes the goalie. And there's Halverson. No call again. And now it's offsides. Well, it's one of those games where I'm pretty certain the Benil St. Margaret's fans are not happy with the officiating. I've watched it across, and I know the Hornets listening around us here have not been happy with it. It's tough in these games, a lot of emotions.
Yeah, it's tough. In a physical game like this, me personally, I think you're better off calling less than more, let the flow of the game go. You know, it generally speaking, on 2 physical teams, it as long as they're not being dangerous about their checks, it kind of evens out. Right there, that one, that's a dangerous hit. That's a call that's going to get made every time, right? You know, if you're fronting each other, you know, again, that you're not necessarily going to get a call, but a dangerous play like that, it's going to get called every time.
Yeah, it was too close to the boards. I don't think Jones is a good, honest player. She was trying to make a play, ended up being contact. I don't know if he's saying it was a little bit of a hit to the head. It's going to be a roughing call. I think that's what he called roughing. All right, 5-on-3. Now this is where you really work it around for Edina. I don't even know if you shoot with 2:39 here. Of course you do if you have a great opportunity.
You know, just look for a great play. Otherwise, just play keep away for a couple minutes here.
There's Jungles. Jungles shoots. Oh, stick
my goodness.
Connor in the hat trick. Couldn't quite get it.
Connor denied on the hat trick attempt there.
Connor going to the University of Minnesota, the Golden Gophers. There's Chorsky. Chorsky shot. Goal!
Oh, just a nice lateral play there. Great job by Chorsky gathering it in, collecting it, stuffing it in. Fantastic.
Yeah,
that is the proverbial dagger, I believe, right there. Still 2 minutes left to play, but boy, and a 3-goal lead.
And it's hard not to think with that lineup of 5 that you're not going to score a goal on that opportunity. Hannah Chorsky did a great job. Hannah Chorsky's, I think, played some of her best hockey here the last couple of games. Emma Connor, you can't say enough about her. And then Lauren Zawowski has filled into that line exceptionally well. And 16, 17, 18, the straight gets the goal on a 5-on-3 here for Edina.
Yeah, that's just a great play all around. All the players there, they moved around nice.
And here's Maxwell. And they still on a power play right now. They're giving it to Connor at here, but I'm pretty certain that was from Trinity.
Yeah, I think they were mistaken. That 16 and 18 look pretty similar.
Yep. Mom Susan and Bill Chorsky celebrating right now. And here's Halverson. Halverson's got the puck. And now it's Lindborg. Lindborg dumps it down. Just under 2 minutes to go. Shot all the way down. Nice play. Here's Chapman. Chapman gets it to Keel. Keel with her eyes up. Keel still with her eyes up. Keel shoots. Glove save.
You know, that's one where you just like to see it down on the pads, create a little bit of rebound there. You know, it's just it's great to have the glory of the bar down shot, but you're not going to score on Carly Green from the top of the circle like that. She's way out of the net. You know, put it down on the pads. You had Ellie Chapman down there low for a rebound, so.
Here's Keel in the zone. Keel's taking a lot of face-offs for the Hornets tonight, and here it gets back to Lindborg. Lindborg can't handle but retreats. Lindborg gets it, wants to give it to Maxwell, does. Maxwell's now got it. Now Maxwell behind her net. Maxwell stops. Zavril chases. Keel throws it over to Lindborg. Lindborg throws it off the wall, and it's going to be icing here with 1:28 left in period 3. 49 seconds left on the power play.
Well, again, if you're Edina, you just want to be smart. You know, you just don't want to get too cute here and give up something, make it 3-1, make it interesting for a minute, right? This is where you just got to kind of lock it down, play keep away.
And here we've got Holly Olson, the senior, number 8. A lot of girls handy. I know we got 1:28 here, but this is going to be their last game at Braemar. You've got an enormous amount of seniors on this team, and can't think about how many hours they've spent on this ice starting at a young age, and the amount of fun and joy and agony and life lessons and character that has been learned here at Braemar Arena.
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of the home away from home for all of them.
Here's to Holly Olson. Holly Olson battling Mary Zavril, and the linesman takes a... And now the Benilde fan wants a penalty on the linesman. Here we go for the Red Knights. Shot in front, just missed. Holly Olson, nice play, and D in front. Passes out to Connor. Connor can't quite get it out.
Getting a little turned around there, a rare miscue for Emma.
And here comes Hendrickson. Hendrickson's got it in the corner. Hendrickson battling. Benilde back on full strength. Here comes Jones. Net is empty for Benilde. Shot block again by Connor. I mean, my goodness, her shot blocking is unbelievable. And now here's a play in front. Shot scores!
Nice little tip in front there again. Just that net front presence. If you're going to score on Uma, generally it's going to be a tip or a deflection. You know, it makes the score a little closer. 25 seconds left. Have to be some heroics here for Benilde, but you know, the game's not over.
And a good play by Hancock. Hancock, I'm not sure who got it out to Hancock, but Jones had just come out of the bench. Normally a defenseman went in to play forward and got a shot just past Uma Cornier, who's had an outstanding game for the Hornets. She's had 22 saves. 25 seconds left. They're going to drop the face-off as Lauren Uline's going to take the face-off. Lauren Uline, another senior for the Edina Hornets, has had a great career in Edina. And here comes Peschel. Peschel's got the puck. Peschel shoots, saved by Cornier. 17 seconds left. Keel's going to come out and take the face-off in our zone.
Well, the Red Knights didn't waste any time getting the puck into the zone there. Only 8 seconds they burned off the clock.
Here's the shot in front. Shot. And it's a mess, but nice job by Jane Keel. Jane Keel smartly eats the puck. Here's the play out to Greeley. Greeley shoots it to the wall. 5 seconds left here, left in period 3. Keel's got the puck, and that's the end of the game. The Edina Hornets, section champions once again, are going to go on to the Excel Energy Center as likely, my guess, is the number 2 seed for play for the 2021 Minnesota State High School Girls Hockey Championship.
Well, I tell you what, they certainly earned it. Look at the Red Knights. They're just exhausted. I mean, they played hard. I don't think they could have played a harder, tougher game. I mean, they really gave it everything they had. That was a great fitting section final.
And a classy group, the Benilde Red Knights. I really like the way they played. I like their coaching staff. Green had a heck of a game. Many had a heck of a game. Peschel was on and off the ice, and
Yeah,
it's
I
a
tell you.
program that's disappointed. Hendy, I had to go up against the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars for 3 years in my career, and I feel for these Red Knights a bit because they're a great hockey team and just couldn't quite do it tonight.
Yeah, they're one of the top teams in the state, clearly, so it's just a shame that these two teams, one of them has to go home after that game. But just tell you what just a display of hockey. It was just fun. Probably the most fun I've had watching a game in a long time.
All 3 games this year have been great ones. I remember the first one was close, and then Emma Connor ended up getting the 2 goals to break it even. It was 2-1, and Emma Connor had a hand in that, and there's a theme here. Emma Connor, but it's beyond Emma Connor. Emma Connor, it's hard not to talk about. Jungles played great. Chorsky, I think, as we mentioned, has been playing great, but it certainly goes well beyond that. Lily Hendrickson had an outstanding game. Gwen Hendrickson, Chapman, Zawiski, Halverson. I mean, it's just, that's what Edina has, and Cornier, of course, in goal, but the depth of Edina is what's been impressive this year.
Yeah, really, everybody played well, and when you can roll 3 lines like that, all the D are out there playing. It's just, it's tough to get through them.
And my hope is never in our lives, Henry, are we going to have to see a girl work so hard and go get a medal on her own.
Yeah,
it's the COVID medals, but it's too bad that those girls deserve someone putting it on their neck. I know they can't.
Yeah, it's a tough year. It's a tough year. But on the bright side, just glad they're playing, right?
Absolutely.
It's like, gosh, back in November, you were wondering were you even going to have a season, let alone section playoffs, let alone a state tournament. So, again, in a way, it's kind of a victory that we're just here seeing this and actually, some fans in the stands, some atmosphere. So, count our blessings.
Yeah, and that's why it was a great year. I mean, these girls played so hard. They had to do so much early on. Didn't know if we were going to have a season, and Benilde played a great game.
Yeah, they really did. I was just, again, they brought the energy, but the skill level they had, just the passing. I mean, it's the breaking out of the zone, hitting that far side player in the zone, coming zone entries, just.
And Emma Peschel, when I see Emma skate out there, I know there's hurt in her. She really wanted to win. She played with a lot of these girls growing up in Edina. She's an ultimate warrior, and I would take Emma Peschel on any team I ever coached any day. She's just a tremendous leader, tremendous hockey player.
Oh, she played lights out. If she had the iWatch on with the calorie meter, I don't know what it would read, but it's probably about 2,000 calories. She 200 feet left and right. It was unbelievable.
Anna Podine, I believe, going to Vermont next year. Talented D, and Benilde had really good defense this year, and their goaltending was outstanding.
Yeah, Carly Green played her usual great game. Just the goals you scored, that Edina scored against her, they're just, they're great goals. She's not going to give you anything.
No, you're right. It started with the first one with Connor just going absolutely upper shelf.
Oh, man. I call it Emma Connor's office over there. Just how many times you've seen it, but it's like muscle memory. She doesn't even have to look, and it's just barred down in the corner.
And here's your Edina Hornets. Benilde's going to accept their runner-up trophy. Number 1, Sarah Swan. I think she was 6-0 this year and had a under 1 goals against. Actually, Sarah Swan had a .35 goals.
I think she gave up 1 goal all year in 6 or 7 games. So.
Lauren Uline, a great, hard-working, tremendous player. Lots of state championships. Very good on draws. Great attitude, great team player. Here's your daughter, Gwen. I think she's had a fabulous year, worked so hard, a valuable player. Lily, so smart, really competitive, just a rock on D. Holly Olson spent a lot of years with these girls as well on this team. Just a very determined player, smart.
Sammy Hankinson, great game. Boy, these last called upon a ton, these section playoff games, and she rose to the occasion, just played great. Just really did a great job. Hannah Halverson, a lot of years left in a Hornet jersey, already asserting herself. Jane Keel, another great player, got another year left.
Maddie not here too, a great player, been the Edina system for a long time. Haley Maxwell, just another warrior like Peschel. Ohio State is going to be very happy to have those 2 players. And Brad Frost is going to be thrilled to have Emma Connor. She's one of the most impressive players I've seen at any level, and I got to watch her a lot this year. She's great. Lauren Zawelski had a great year. Tons of talent there, and Hannah Chorsky, another phenomenal finish to a great season.
Oh yeah, just Ellie Chapman, another young player, just rising to the occasion. A lot of confidence in her. She's playing on the power play, doing a great job.
Barrett Lindborg, just very consistent player, consistently working hard all the time.
Very versatile. They put her back at defense periodically. Don't see that too often anymore. Brooke, really another kid that gives it 100% every shift. Yeah. Vivian Jungles.
Jungles is also one of those special players that is rare to see. And then Uma Cornier, fabulous game tonight. And you know, you put some different goalies, and Sarah Swan would be great in goal there, but they've been able to have a lot of great shots that Uma was just in great position all the time.
She makes it look easy. You know, it just gives you a lot of confidence when you're a D and you have Uma behind you.
Well, the home rink, which has never been done. Usually these section playoffs are Parade Ice Arena. It's been pretty neat to see the Edina Hornets come back, play as such a team, and that's what they are right now. I think they played their best team hockey the last 2 games, and now that they are the champions of this section tournament and going to the Excel Energy Center.
Yeah, kind of a special thing for the seniors in an otherwise pretty tough year. You get to play your last game, section final, you win at Braemar.
Yeah,
what a way to go out, huh? I mean,
neat.
that in a tough year, that's a pretty nice little cherry on top of things.
And for all of you that hung tough and still hanging tough all season long, I'd like to say thank you to Tradition companies, all of them, the Bank Wealth Enhancement Development. Without Tradition, this would not be free service to all you great watchers that we have out there. So an enormous thank you to them, and then all those that are watching, those supporters that are out there, parents, grandparents. I know it hasn't been able to be here in the arena, but you meant a lot to these girls for so many years, and it's great that you're sharing in this special moment for them.
Well, I tell you what, Casey, I just want to say thanks to you. You do a heck of a job. It's nice to have a professional announcer calling these games. You do a heck of a job. I tell you, I can't believe how many compliments from people are out there going, man, it's really fun hockey, and it's even better when Casey's making the call. It's just great. You really have a flair with it. Doc Emmerich, you're right there with them.
Wow, you're very kind, Henry. It's been a lot of fun, and it's a great team. And we are going to be signing off looking at the Edina girls. Yeah, I think we're signing off. We could be talking for 20 minutes, and we have no idea. For Eric Hendrickson, I'm Casey Hankinson. Tune in to the Excel Energy Center September 27th to watch your Edina Hornets at the state tournament.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.